obviously, you know, I'm passionate about people and developing the team. How do you feel about growing great talent from the training pitch and then, or just buying like an Alan Shearer?
If you're going to recruit talent, they have to bring something to the party that you haven't got. You know, and by doing that, when you talked about Alan Shearer, when I fetched Alan Shearer for a world record fee to Newcastle, all the others, it gave them a boost as well, because they want to. The really people that count think, wow. I don't have to sort of guess anymore from a distance what his attributes are. I don't have to try and work out how he's done what he's done. He's going to be in the same dressing room as me, and I'm going to. If I'm a young player, I'm going to watch him. I'm going to think, you know, what makes him so special? And you learn his character, you know, and you learn that actually he's great fun, and he's got a great personality around the place. But when he gets out on a football pitch, whether it be training or playing in a match, it's a different focus. It's like a switch goes on, and you then get Alan Shearer, the professional footballer, who's not going to joke anymore. Alan Shearer, why did he score goals? Because that's what his life was about. Everything he did, when he did the runs, did the training, it was to score goals on a Saturday. It wasn't, you know, to look good and, you know, look smart and clever on a football field. Just wanted to score goals. So all those talent comes in a lot of different forms, you know, but the greatest talent is when you get a player who has unbelievable ability and he wants to pass it on to other people. But Newcastle was pretty much like where you've come from with BigChange. I also recruited talent because I took the view that if I had a good team, where could I strengthen that good team? You know, do I need someone to make the goals? Do I need someone to help us defensively? Do I need someone to lead us? Do I need, you know, the very first thing I did at Newcastle, which, you know, I fetched a guy from Notts County who would never ever stay with what we were going to do, but the team needed leadership in the dressing room, so I bought him. So talent comes in. Also, I knew he wouldn't play, and in the end, you know, I got the chairman to give him some more money to go because he'd done his job. But for 6 months, he was vital to us to sort out. There was no leadership in the dressing room. You can have leadership in your management, but if that doesn't filter through to the dressing room, it's a waste of time. You know, you're then looking for your leaders there. And so, you know, talent is, and you know, the really great talent gives you a problem as a manager because they come with the problems that talent has, which is, you know, sometimes an arrogance, sometimes a confidence that's way beyond even what they're doing. But you have to manage them because you need them. You need them, and you have to be patient with them, just like you have to be patient with the ones who are learning the trade. These guys know it all. They know as much as you do.
But have you had captains that they were great players, and then you thought they could be good captains? Then you felt like you'd made a mistake making them a captain because actually they weren't kind of the man manager. They didn't have that man management in them. They were better really as a player.
There's lots of different captains, though. You know, are you picking a captain because he leads by example, or you're picking a captain because he actually says to everybody, "Hey, you," and he sorts everybody out? There's not just one captain. I've had both kinds. I mean, the ones I liked was the ones who led by example.
Sometimes we can't afford a £25 million player, but maybe we've got somebody that actually, if you really work with that person, you can help them grow.
If you give them that opportunity, it's up to them, isn't it? If you give them the opportunity and the tools that they require, and they can't make it, I don't think they'll come back to you and say, you know what, you didn't. Because I honestly believe also with football, certainly, players know when they've reached their full potential. Some people will talk to you without saying it, you know, just with this is where I want to be in the team. I don't want to be the leader. I don't want all that responsibility. I'm comfortable here. I'm not at the bottom. I'm not at the top. I'm comfortable here. And I think people tell you that. But they can only tell you that if you've given the opportunity. If you don't give them the opportunity, they'll always come and say, you never gave me a chance, Gaffer. You never played me. That's why I used to always go and watch the reserve games all the time, so that players, if they played well, I could go up to them and say, brilliant, excellent, and then they could say, well, when I'm going to get a chance first team, you keep playing like that, nothing can stop you. So again, giving everybody the chance, but understanding that not everybody is good. You're not going to turn everybody into a super salesman when they're down here. Some of them will find that they get stretched, and then I think with players, it's dangerous to take them over where they can go. This is where they are absolutely perfect. That's where we get the best out of them. It's not here, there. And then they perform to the maximum for what they've got, their ability they've got, sometimes just, some people don't want all that responsibility. They just want a job that they do well, to be appreciated and go home. You have to have some people like that in your team.